Oh, who is this? Who are you? Oh, there aren't trainers in here. I didn't realize they weren't trainers. Do they fight you if you don't go to the lighthouse? And they're like, get out of here. Jasmine's not here. Rah. Welcome back, ball skip. Okay, well, everything on this route has pursuit. And everything over there is... Okay. Alright, let's just... You know what? Well, let's have some fun. Let's listen to some music. We have a lot of music in the queue. We'll listen to some fun music. We'll grind up. The lighthouse is the gym. You know what? I've never thought of it that way. This is Rhythm Heaven? This feels like Rhythm Heaven. Oh, I can fight. There are Magnemites in this grass. I can go crazy here. Is this Rhythm Heaven? Let me check. Yeah, this is. Okay. I was gonna say, this is the... I mean, I shouldn't even have to ask. Rhythm Heaven is the most distinct soundtrack of all time. Okay, why is it Granddad? Why have we moved? Why have we gone? Why is it playing Granddad in my ear? 7 Granddad. Granddad. That's an all-time video. Platty's a dude. You can say my man. I'll give you permission. What a better... Can anyone think of a better way to spend the end of the stream? Or I guess not the end, because we're not close to being done yet, but like, can anyone think of a better way to spend the end of the stream than grinding up ball skip unnecessarily? Because I can't think of a better way. This is, dare I say, peak. You can't skip ball skip. No, you cannot. God forbid. Is this the new Camila? Pretty When I Cry. Yes, it is. Has anyone performed ball skip recently? IRL? I just like a show of hands. I think it might be better if there was a mind goblin. Ball skip is a mind goblin. I don't know how to break that to you. Remember when I had a really big Camila Cabello phase? Like, senior year of high school and like freshman year of college. I was really into Camila. Her self-titled album came out, I think I was a freshman in college. I remember that being a big deal. Okay. Slugma, I hate to break it to you, but you have the stats of a toddler. This is good. I didn't have high hopes for Camila. Did you like the album, Ken? I know you've been listening to it a little bit more than your curricular, but Jesus Christ, brother. All right, let's chill out for a second. If I miss anything? Yeah, we had a very long discussion about ball tattoos. I wish I was joking, but I am not. Isn't ball skip unsanitary and only done for the sake of the time save? That's true. No, yeah, you're right. You're right, Blakers, but it depends on how much do you want the time save? You know? Are you what are you willing to risk for the time save? You know what I'm saying? She's got that grime you want right now, you know. Okay, I'll listen to it. I'll give them the album a listen. I listened to Megan yesterday. It was pretty good. I wasn't like super blown away, but I liked a couple songs off of it, especially Hot Otaku Girl or whatever it's called, Otaku Hot Girl, I think is actually what it's called. I'm not running shower any percent. Fair, 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 fair. Loving Sleep Token right now? Is that a band? I don't think I've heard, if it is. Recover? Oh my gosh, don't give this thing Recover. Don't give me one. I think Rock Throw, unfortunately, is just too dog shit. Dude, all my moves are bad. I'm not going to need Recover. When is Slugma going to be walling anything? I haven't heard him. Oh yeah, Brandon and I are friends on AirPod or AirBuds now, though. I see you reacting to my songs. I don't go on there as much to react, but I see you reacting to my songs. The 4 songs I like, I really enjoy. Honestly, that's good enough for me, you know? Like if I listen to an album and I enjoy, I want to say like a couple, like a handful of songs, 3 or 4, that's a good album to me. Like I get overwhelmed if there's too many. Like if I listen to like an 18 song album and I like 18 of them, you know, that's great. That's fantastic. But how am I supposed to remember all 18 of them and distinctly from each other? Bum 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 ba dum ba dum bum. Hey. They're like a Slipknot-esque band where all the people are masked. Oh, cool, cool, cool. I've never heard of them. That's exciting. What's up, Pork Chop? Howdy, howdy. Looking through other streams to get some inspo for overlays for your Pokemon playthrough. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. Feel free to inspo away. I made this overlay myself, so if you have any questions about it or anything, feel free. It's pretty basic, I think. Like, there's no, like, kind of, like, complicated animations or anything to it, but I think it gets the job done. How to like the other Riff Raff song? It was like hardcore country. I'm not complaining. It was fun, but like I just wasn't expecting it. It was goofy. I didn't save that one like I did the other one, but it was goofy. I liked it. Took me 2 months to distinctly remember all 23 Cowboy Carter songs. Exactly. Like I really enjoyed Cowboy Carter when I listened to it. But there's so many damn songs on that thing, dude. you know the vibes. It's metal vibes. I can't really say all their songs are metal. It's like if you mash metal with a bunch of different genres. Okay, that makes me more interested in checking them out because I'm not like a huge metal guy, personally. Which one is this? What is this? Sounds like oh, it's Tuvlu. I said it sounded like Dua. Make all mine myself too. I like the text up top. Also reminded me that I need to have a textured background, not a flat color. That yeah, I used to have a flat background as well. This extra little texture I threw on, I think really does add a little bit to it. I know some people have like an animated background or whatever, but that would be a fun thing to learn. But I just made this in a nice still image in Photoshop. The text was, I do like how that turned out. Because I used to have, I mean, I'll just move over to it real quick. I had a game, obviously, but I have like the Game Boy ones because the screens are obviously worse resolution. DS posed a bit of a challenge because obviously you have an extra screen to worry about taking up real estate that you didn't have otherwise. So like having all that information on like the run and everything was a little tricky to figure out where to put it. But I think it ended up pretty well up top. I think the color, like contrast and everything works out. Okay, I gotta make sure that I don't overlevel Heracross. That would be bad if I did. I know Jane's a big metal guy. I feel like Jaden Brand rock is like something I can distinctly take out. Like I can if I hear a song, I'll be like, that's Jaden rock. I don't know what it is about it, but I just can. Can vouch for Sleep Token? Okay, wait, 2 vouches? I might have to give him a shot. Maybe if you've listened to him on Airbuds, Braden, I can listen to the previews, right? I'll stalk your profile after this. or when I'm free and listening to music or whatever. My first overlay I made was flat green, but I added a hex pattern. Yeah, yeah, you got to add that extra kind of little bit of texture. It just makes it look like, I don't know, just a wee bit more professional. Wee bit. I agree. But yeah, I quite enjoy. I feel like I'm not like I wouldn't consider myself a professional designer or anything like this, but like all the most of the stream graphics, unless I like very specifically commission them, I made myself. Like all the buttons and stuff down below, all the overlays I make myself. It's a fun little. I used to teach Photoshop for a job in college, so that was it's a fun little use of my skills, I would say. This is good. Is this the Bino Catronata song? No, this is not Bino at all. This is good as hell. It sounds like Gambino though. Not a bad way, but like remember when I made my DS YouTube vids back in middle school? I sure do. I held my camera. I held my physical Canon camera up to my DS screen. What a time that was. Also, I'm not getting like any experience grinding. I think we need to move on somewhere else. Brother. Oh, Ancient Power, thank God. I'm doing Gen 1 to Gen 9, so the fun of my challenge is going to be having different overlays for different systems. Hell yeah, dude. That's essentially exactly what I'm doing. That's cool. I started, this is my like 10th Nuzlocke, I think. I started in Gen 1. I did blue, yellow, gold crystal, ruby, emerald, fire red, diamond platinum. I went back and did red in a 24-hour stream, and now I'm doing soul silver. So yeah, I have the same kind of thing where you have different overlays for your different situations. I got you. It's always fun because then you get to like try to make them all kind of consistently like styled together. I don't know. I enjoy it. I enjoy the challenge. Yeah, I did see that, BJ. Dexter's Lab's getting a complete series release. Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure Austin bought it. I think he has it already. Unless it unless it's a new one that like is coming out like later. Okay, I gotta be careful. Meowth can definitely just kill me. I love grinding Slugma for no reason. How many times did my students not turn in work because Adobe programs are in with duct tape? All the time, dude. And it was so frustrating for me as a TA because I couldn't. You had to always take their word for it, but you know that sometimes people would just not do their stuff and be like, "Oh God, Adobe crashed. Uh-oh." But like, I mean, what else are you supposed to do? I was always very lenient with people. I was like, literally just turn it in before the end of the semester. I do not care. My professor does not care. She does not. She would not care about grades at all. If anyone, I don't know if anyone here is would. I know a lot of people, not a lot, but I know some people who view me. I was their TA, and they could attest to that. Came across sleep token videos on TikTok, and then a bunch of Destiny TikTokers said they loved it, and here we are. Hell yeah. Definitely, I've discovered a lot of cool people over TikTok, like artist wise. They're on the DJ Snake album. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. The only lock rules I'm doing are dual lock each generation. Otherwise, the big theme is that I'm transferring all my Pokemon up. Oh yeah, yo, I think didn't Jordan? Didn't you do that as well? Where you transfer your team up to the next gen? That's so hype. I'm doing like basically the opposite, where it's like instead of transferring my Mons up to the next gen, if I enter the Hall of Fame with a team, I ban them, so that I can't use them in future games. Which allows and then I gotta like I really gotta get into the weeds at some point and use some doo doo poo poo Pokemon. which is why I'm training up a Slugma. I'm honestly just training up the Slugma for the memes of it. I am going into the Steel Gym, however, I really don't think that it's going to be necessary. Just an unfortunate circumstance because my Quagsire like literally just died against Price. Wait, is this the Cataracts of like a G6 fame? Oh no, it's Dev. Yeah, yeah, Dev is on like a G6. I didn't have that as a rule, but I think I will now. I didn't plan to use any previous gen Pokemon, but that could be a cool rule to have. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I like it because it just makes you use mons that you weren't going to use otherwise. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I did Diamond, and then it's a Sinnoh Nuzlocke, right? So you got your Staraptor, your Luxray, etc. And then when I did Platinum, I couldn't use them because and Bronzong, I think I was also on my team, so I couldn't use them after that because I had already beaten the game with them. So now I got I got some of the bums of the generation on my team. I got Persian, Slugma. We're making do with what we have. Although it does allow you to use some pretty cool mons. Like I think I used a Gorobus in my Emerald Nuzlocke, and I've never even considered in my life for one singular second ever using a Gorobus in a Pokemon game in my life, and I really, really liked it. It was so cool. Looking at HBO Max now, they remade Total Drama. They did, yeah. I've seen some. I haven't watched it, but I've seen some kind of like posts about it on Twitter and such. It's a reboot with like a full new cast and everything. And Chris, I think, is still the host technically, but I heard it was all right. Yeah, I don't know too much about it. I'll be honest, but I've seen people talking about it online as if it was good. So I have to imagine it at least has some kind of merit. You know. Did a red test run to see how it will play out, and I already tell it's gonna suck having to give up something as an HM mule. Yeah, I did. Recently did a 24-hour stream where my goal was to beat red in 24 hours using the current ban list that I have for this whole kind of Nuzlocke series. Everything that you could get before Brock, all 3 starters plus like nearly every encounter except for Beedrill and Pidgey were banned. So I had to, it was quite an interesting experience to try to beat Brock by cheesing him with a Pidgey and a Beedrill. But yeah, especially those early games like that, because you gotta make sure that you have like enough space on your team. Like so many of your move slots on your team, if you choose to go like the HM Mule route, right? That obviously will work. But if you don't, then you have to like come up with enough move slots to teach. Like you gotta have a water type for Surf. You gotta have a flying type to fly. Fly isn't necessary, but like it's nice to have. You gotta have someone that has Strength, Cut, Rock Smash, all that kind of stuff. You gotta like plan that out, and that's like so many of your move sets that are like not very complete. Granted, in the old games, like especially Gen 1, if you're doing red, so many of those movesets are hot doo-doo that like strength will be your best moveset option. I think when I did red, I think I had strength on like most of my Pokemon just because it was like the best coverage, or like not even coverage, like just one of the best moves you could get. Power, accuracy, all that kind of stuff. I'm using that Farfetch you can trade for. Yeah, ducks. I love ducks. That'll do it. That'll help. Now what is Drake doing in my ear right now? What is he up to? This is what Hot Uptown sounds like. Okay. I've heard like snippets of that on like TikTok, I think. We'll definitely be able to beat Jasmine, I think. We're not going to do any Radio Tower today at all. But I'll be able to beat Jasmine and grind up my sluggy boy. You have to do all the in-game trades and events. Oh, that's fun. That's really fun. I like that. I like that rule. That's a good rule. I've ended up using a lot of them, just kind of on a necessity almost. Like this Slugma is like the Wonder Egg or whatever you get from Violet, because I needed literally anything to deal with Faulkner, and I could like I think it was Crystal, maybe. I traded for the Onyx, like the Bellsprout for Onyx trade, because I again didn't have like any answer for Faulkner at all. I always think it's fun because you just have like you have certain things you need, and sometimes you can like plan around it. You know, you can plan around like, oh, I'm gonna try to go for the what is it, Abra to get Mr. Mime in Gen 1. Oh, did you have to do all the game corner stuff too? Oh no, yeah, that does not sound like that would be fun at all. Uh-oh. That's because even in red, I think, right? That's like 9999 coins or something for the game corner. You got to be in your gambling bag if you want to get that one, I think. You should have. Oh, did you not go for it? I would have done a little bit of oops, I accidentally put a bunch of money in my bag. Whoopsies. Just missing no nuggets. Okay, valid. That's so valid. And that'll get you there. It's got a nice bounce to it. The song. Maybe I will listen to Camila's album. Well, I think I was already going to, but maybe I'll enjoy it, I think. See, I think it'd be it's really unfortunate that there we go. Slugma just cannot grind. This thing is so bad. I guess I could be using ancient power maybe. That would probably get me a little bit of more damage. I keep forgetting that I don't have a rock throw anymore and I have an actual good move. I've heard this song before, I think. Or at least I recognize it. What is it from? What is this? Oh, it's Channel Trace. Okay, that's why. I've heard this, probably a snippet on TikTok or something. I wish Magnemite were more common in this grass because those things kind of give you some chunky XP. Guys, it'll all be worth it when I eventually get Meg Cargo after the next level cap. I promise, it'll all be worth it. Everyone knows you bring Meg Cargo into the Claire gym, right? Everyone knows you bring Meg Cargo into the Johto Elite Four. Actually, low key, he kind of goes off into Koga. I mean, but so does my Typhlosion. So maybe it's not particularly valuable. What do you want to learn? Amnesia? I mean, that is a good move, but someone tells me the Meg Cargo is not going to be tanking many attacks. Channel Trace album clears Camila's. Oh, I could have told you that, and I haven't listened to either of them. I do want to listen to that one as well. Megan was yesterday, and then whole last night I was finishing up Prizzy Spins the Hits. So I've not had a chance to not a chance to discover anything new particularly. I'm gonna see. I don't want to risk him hyperfanging. It's like Pursuit already. Oh, Lava Plume. Yes, please. Actually, do I want Lava Plume? I mean, Loki is better than Smoke Screens. So, what is Typhlosion? I know Typhlosion's a special attacker, right? Because it has the same stats as Charizard. Yeah, his special attack is higher. Okay, cool. Ice Beam on Blastoise wiped Koga's gym. Yeah. Blastoise kind of goes crazy. We love Blastoise here. What's up, Top Hat? What's that Slugma's name? It's Ball Skip, brother. You invented it. It's an homage to the greats, to one of the greats. It's an homage to one of the greats. I don't know what to tell you. That's a top 3 Top Hat map bit of all time. Ball Skip. Ball skip doesn't peak top 5? I think I couldn't even. I know top 1 is 10 piece for the slow stroke, and then I think second is ball skip. I swear to God. This one's got me moving. This one's got me moving. I assume this was a Ken song. Oh, it sure was. Magcargo had a very hard time picking a Strebel, so it's decided to go with the top 5 choices. He's very indecisive, Magcargo is. No, I think you have. Especially recently, I feel like we've been in call more often. I feel like more just top hat bangers have come out. Like, I think if I say what I want, I'll be in big trouble is a recent good one. After you got robbed on those power rankings. True. Top Hat and I did get biggie bags in person. That's a good memory. Except when we tried to go to Wendy's, it was locked. We had to go. We had to do drive-through only. We couldn't go in. They didn't want to see us succeed. They didn't want to see us win. We've almost grinded up Slugma. He's almost level 35. I promise he's good, guys. I promise. Yeah, the BJ, the event goes till the 2nd, so you should have new sets of challenges tomorrow. I'm also the same. I didn't buy the Arya skin, so I am also 600 away. Yeah, it wasn't even a retro Wendy's. There is a retro Wendy's. It was just in the other direction. It was a decent drive, like a decently far drive away. So I didn't want to go there. And I think that one was open. I've been in that one before. I don't know about how recently though. Oh, we're 1 level away. What if I used one of my rare candies? No, hold on. Slugma's cooking right now. He's outspeeding things. Guys, we won. We're going to see how an Ancient Power goes. He can handle Eradicate. Oh my gosh. He can grind without switching. We've made it. We've made it to the promised land. Okay, your HP's getting a little low, brother. I don't want a Hyper Fang crit ruining your life. Because it would. We gotta be a little cautious still. Can you imagine I do all that grinding and Slugma just dies? This is a good song. I think it's gonna be an ad on Spotify kind of song. Coconut Milk, it's called. Love the vibes. Love the vibes it provides. I know, switch grinding is so annoying. And granted, he's like literally double the level of everything on this route. It's literally just because he's a Slugma and Slugma's awful. Like I really don't want. Oh wait, you just got an Omni boost, did you not? Okay, there we go. Ball skips at the level cap. Let's go. Popping in to say hi and good night. Done with my nightly 9 to 5 of Final Fantasy. Okay, Katie, you say 9 to 5, but it is currently 2 a.m. But I appreciate it. Have a great night, Katie. The rest of the 9-5 is going to be watching Final Fantasy streamers. Based. Okay, we're gonna lead Zest Fest. We're gonna go into, we're switching to Heracross or Gyarados, Sun, Steelix. Just how bad is Ball Skip? Anyways, bye, good luck. Thanks, Katie. Appreciate you. Well, he's got... Oh, he actually has a very respectable special attack stat, I will say. Jesus Christ, 102? Beeble's insane. I'm just gonna lead Beeble. What do we do? I don't even need to lead Kolava. We're leading Beeble here. But let's see. He's a decently respectable special attack stat. His defense and special defense is atrocious. His speed is atrocious. Everything is atrocious except his like decently respectable special attack stat. Yeah, Beeble is gonna go absolutely insane right now. Although I thought Beeble was gonna go insane, and then he got crit 3 times. Or you can see he didn't get crit 3 times. He got crit twice, and then the third crit was the death knell for Mr. Quagsire. All right. We will have done 3 gym badges in one day, though. Very easy to get that done in Johto, I feel. Yeah, Heracross Gyarados. I don't even think I need to switch into... Unless Steelix has, like, Fire Fang randomly. I don't even think I need to switch, but I will. It's safer. All right. All right. Thank you for helping the Lighthouse. This is different. Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm Jasmine, a gym leader. I use the Clang Steel type. Do you know about the Steel type? They're very hard, cold, sharp, and really strong. I'm not lying. That makes me think that you're lying, Jasmine. The way you said that. Beeble. Can I get a Beeble? We are Beeble Gaming. Can I get a Beeble? Hey. 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 I'm just gonna, I'm brick breaking. I don't even care. I'm brick breaking. Can I get a, oh, Jasmine, are you okay? You're behind, okay. Can I get a Beeble? Oh my gosh, I forgot Steelix has a defense stat. All right, we're gonna switch because we're screeched. Shitter! We're into Big Red. I'm that scared of Iron Tail. -2 defense Iron Tail crit would go crazy. He's not gonna hit Iron Tail. Well, we're just being safe. We're being safe. I lost him on. Listen, Top Hat, I lost him on to Price. I'm just being safe. I'm just being safe here. We've lost Mons to Stega to Screech before. Rest in peace, my Rotom. There we go. Bada boom. Claire is 41. Now let's update this. We now have 7 badges. The level cap is 41, no deaths. Or 2 deaths, but no extra deaths. I forgot I do it in this order. Yeah, that's ascending level cap order, technically. Jasmine's level cap is 1 higher than Price in this game. Gross order? I mean, I could do it. It doesn't matter the way I do it, really. I could have just, like, I could have went through and gotten, like, I just used Quagsire before Quagsire died to Price and just finished that off. What's up, Elm? I called because something weird is happening with the radio broadcast. They're talking about Team Rocket. Do you know anything about it? Maybe Team Rocket has returned. No, that just can't be true. What do you mean it can't be true? I've been fighting them for weeks. Do the run-and-bun thing and put proper progression of the gyms. I believe Crystal Legacy does that, but I don't think Crystal Legacy is particularly like a difficulty hack. I think it's just like slightly harder. But that also doesn't work for Hard Coastal Soda. That's just Crystal. Like Fusion Ball Legacy? Hell yeah. Alrighty. We did 3 gyms. We did lose a homie, but that's okay. I'd say that's a pretty solid stream. I like how I always look. See, that's another reason why I hate restarting the stream. I mean, it was obviously worth it. We didn't have any drop frames issues after I reset, but now it looks like now I look like a chump. It looks like I was only streaming for an hour and a half. I look like a part-time Andy. I promise. I've been streaming since 9 p.m. All right, that's still part-time. All right, don't get me wrong, but it's more part-time than it appears right now. Anyways, I'm gonna end. That was fun. I feel like even though we had some unfortunate, it was like an unfortunate stream in the sense that I had those like drop frame issues that lasted too long, and then also we lost Quagsire. But I feel like other than that, I had a great time. I think the chat was good. You were good, chat. We had some good combos. Fun time. I enjoyed myself. I hope you did too. Anyway, I'm gonna head out. I appreciate all the new follows and stuff we got, and the new viewers and everything. You guys are the best, and the resubs as well. You guys are the best. I appreciate you. Braden, shout out your new name. Ashawater Otter. It's fire. I can't lie. Next stream is going to be Tuesday. I don't know if it will be Prizlock or if it will be the Multiverses patch. It depends on if the Multiverses patch 1 actually comes out the day they say it's going to come out, which is like literally coin flip, I'll be honest. And 2, if it is like good enough, worthy enough to kind of stream, or I could like stream that early in the day, like when it comes out. I imagine it drops in the afternoon at some point, and then I switch to Prizlock like later in the day, like around 9 when we normally start the stream during the weekdays, or not the workday, you know what I mean. But yeah, next stream will be Tuesday. I mentioned I finished the finale of Prizzy Spins the Hits last night. The video itself is done, the reveals, all that kind of stuff is done. I'm gonna try to make like a recap video, like I don't know how long it'll be, probably not super long, but I want to try to make like a little recap video to play as well. So I want to say Prizzy Spins next weekend. However, I don't know for sure. We have to see kind of how that all goes. But anyway, all right, I'm gonna head out. I appreciate all y'all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging. Gang, gang, gang. Let's see, what am I gonna play for? I'm gonna make Ken really upset for the for the credit song. Anyway, I'm gonna head out. Bye everyone. Peace. See you on Tuesday, perhaps. Bye.